My dearest child, I am asking you to halt right where you are at this very second. Please do not move past this message or shift your gaze to something else. Do not let this unique opportunity slide through your fingers because it is incredibly important. I have brought you to this exact spot today not by some random accident, and certainly not by luck or mere chance. Instead, this is a special meeting that was planned by the Havens just for you. I want you to listen to everything I am saying with your entire being and your whole heart. I need you to focus completely because the words I am preparing to speak to you right now hold an importance that will last forever. This is definitely not just a random thought or some meaningless sentence that will quickly fade away from your memory. This is my true voice reaching out across everything just to connect with you. Please do not look away or ignore what I am saying. I truly want to see you, and I want to look directly at the real you. I want to look far past the fake front that you put on when you are around other people. I want to see past that artificial smile you force onto your face when your heart is actually shattering inside. I want to see you exactly as you are in reality. I want to know you in your quietest, most fragile house, the moments when doubt settles in heavily and tears fall in the silence of an empty room. My gaze has been fixed on you since long before the foundations of the world were laid. Right now, in this very second, I am closer to you than your own breath, closer than anything you could ever imagine. I see you. I see every single hidden battle you have been fighting in the dark. I see how exhausted your spirit has become, and I see the heavy pressure you carry around that nobody else in your life could ever possibly comprehend. You have tried so hard to be strong for a very long time. You have done your absolute best to keep everything together on the outside, but on the inside, you feel like you are completely breaking into pieces. Even though you feel that way, you are still standing here right now. Because you have made it to this point, you must understand something very clearly. I have selected this precise moment in time to speak words of life, hope, and energy deep into your soul. I have been waiting for this exact minute to happen. I have personally set up this whole meeting, and I am absolutely not going to let you walk away from this conversation as the same person you were before it started. Therefore, my child, I need you to listen to me very carefully. Do not allow the busy distractions of the world to steal these words away from your inner spirit. Do not let your inner fears trick you into shutting your heart tight against me. If you decide to walk away right now, you will completely miss out on the incredible breakthrough that I am totally prepared to pour out over your existence today. Listen closely to me and let me look at you. When you finally allow me to truly see you, absolutely everything in your life will start to change for the better. Now that you have finally paused your busy life, and now that your heart has tilted forward to really focus on what I am saying, I need you to grasp these words with all the immense truth and deep affection that I am pouring into this current moment. Please do not make your heart stubborn or cold. I am absolutely not speaking to you today to make you feel guilty, to blame you, or to judge you for anything you have done. Instead, I am speaking to you with pure kindness and gentle understanding. I know all about the heavy things you have been carrying around for so long. I am fully aware of the painful burdens you have hidden away from every other person in your life. I know all about those miserable nights you spent completely awake, just staring blankly into the dark room, wondering to yourself if there is anyone alive who actually understands the deep emotional pain you feel inside. I need you to realize right now that I completely understand that pain. I have personally witnessed every single tear that has ever slipped down your face in silence. I have heard every single prayer you muttered under your breath that you never said out loud. You honestly believed that nobody was paying attention to you, but I was paying attention the entire time. You truly thought that nobody cared about your situation, but I cared about it deeply. You felt like nobody could observe your pain, but I saw absolutely everything that happened to you. There are certain parts of your life story that you have hidden away in the dark shadows because you are afraid of them. There are painful emotional injuries that you never wanted anyone to see or expose to the light. There are old memories that you would much rather bury deep in the ground and forget about forever. Because of these things, you constantly wonder if all those shattered pieces of your past make you unworthy of receiving my love. However, my child, I want you to listen to my next words with great care. I do not turn my back on you or run away because you have scars. In fact, I run directly toward your scars to heal them. I do not look down on your moments of weakness or think less of you because of them. Instead, I take your weakness and cover it completely with my own endless power. I do not re-eject the things you did in your past. Instead, I rescue and fix your past completely. You have believed a terrible untruth for a very long time, which is the idea that you need to run away and hide your true self from me. You believed that if I actually saw the real you, and if I knew every single tiny detail of the bad things you have done or the painful things that others have done to you, I would turn around and walk away from you forever. I want you to hear the true sound of my voice right now. I have never turned away from you even one single time. I have not left your side for even a tiny fraction of a second. I have been standing right here through everything, wishing with all my heart that you would stop trying to hide from me. I have been longing for you to raise your eyes up to meet mine, so that you would finally let me see you just as you are. You have been wearing shame around your shoulders like a heavy winter coat that does nothing but weigh down your inner soul. You keep playing your past failures over and over again, inside your mind like a movie, whispering terrible thoughts to yourself that you will never be good enough. I am telling you the absolute truth right now that you are much more than enough when you are with me. You do not have to be a flawless or perfect person for me to love you. My affection for you does not change or shake when you make a mistake or trip up. My love does not fade away or grow dim when you fall down. My love for you is not based on how strong or perfect you can be on your own, but it is based entirely on who I am as a person. I am a being of completely unchanging, permanent love. I have never judged your value or measured your worth by looking at your failures. I have always measured your worth by looking at the sacrifice I made for you on the cross. It was at that very cross that I spoke out loud and decided that you are completely worthy. It was there that I announced to the entire universe that you belong to me. You should declare that Jesus is your constant support if he has been faithful to you throughout your life. When you look at yourself, all you can see is your own weakness. But when I look at you, I see your incredible future potential. You look back at your life and see nothing but mistakes, but I look at those exact same things and see the incredible beauty that I am currently bringing out of them. You focus on your shattered pieces, but I look at you and see a beautiful container that is perfectly ready to shine brightly with my wonderful light. You often feel like you are totally invisible to the world, completely ignored by everyone, and utterly forgotten about. The truth is that I have deeply engraved your very name right onto the palm of my hand. I even know the exact number of hairs that grow on your head. I have walked right beside you through every single season of your life, including those dark times when you would have sworn with absolute certainty that you were completely alone. Every single time you paused to wonder if I was really there with you, I was actually closer to you than the very breath moving in and out of your body. I know exactly how incredibly exhausted you are right now. You have been fighting these massive personal battles in total silence, trying your hardest to appear tough and strong for the sake of everyone else around you, while on the inside, you feel like you are completely dropping to pieces. You have forced yourself to smile even when your heart was literally breaking into bits. You have forced your body to keep moving forward even when your legs were shaking from exhaustion. You have held on with all your might even when you genuinely believed that you could not take another single step. You find yourself asking if anyone at all notices what you are going through. You wonder if anyone out there truly cares about you. I am telling you face to face right now that I see every bit of it. I care about you more than you know, and I am standing right here to lift that massive weight completely off your tired shoulders. You have spent so much time searching for love and meaning in wrong places that could never make you happier or content. You have tried so hard to prove how valuable you are to people who do not have the ability to truly appreciate or value you. You went chasing after acceptance in the opinions of others, only to end up feeling much more empty inside than you did before you started. My child, you do not have to earn my acceptance. It is a free gift that I give to you gladly. My love does not come with a list of rules or conditions. It lasts forever and ever. I am not standing here waiting around for you to change into a completely different person before I decide to love you. I love you right this second exactly as you are, along with every single flaw and mistake that you think makes you unworthy. You belong to me, and I am completely proud to call you my own child. I am fully aware of the heavy battles raging inside your mind. I know about the doubts, the terrifying fears, and the deceitful thoughts that whisper to you that you are just not good enough. You have listened to that negative voice for far too long. It has falsely told you that you will never be able to change your life, that you will always be a broken person, and that you are simply too far gone for anyone to save you. I am breaking that terrible lie into pieces right this very minute. You are absolutely not too far gone. You are never beyond the reach of my helping hand. You are not defined or labeled by the errors you made in your past. Instead, your true identity comes directly from my love. My love loudly declares that you are specially chosen. My love says that you are completely saved and rescued. My love proudly states that you are a beautiful masterpiece created with a specific plan, looked after with deep kindness, and meant for an incredible future of goodness. There were definitely times in your life when you truly believed that I had abandoned you and left you behind. The silence from heaven felt so heavy, and the waiting lasted so long that you began to wonder if I had forgotten about your existence entirely. My child, I have never once forgotten about you. During those quiet times when you heard nothing, I was actually working hard behind the scenes on your behalf. I was carefully shaping your character during those long days of waiting. When you were surrounded by darkness, I was actually shielding and protecting you from harm. You looked at the situation and saw nothing but a frustrating delay, but I looked at it and saw the perfect preparation for your future. You thought I was absent, but I knew it was a perfect chance for your spiritual roots to grow deep into the ground so that you would be strong enough to handle the massive blessings I am about to bring into your life. You assumed that I was simply ignoring your prayers, but the truth is that every single prayer you have ever sent up to me has been carefully gathered together like a priceless treasure in heaven. The exact right time is approaching very quickly when I will release the answers to those prayers in a spectacular way that will leave you completely amazed. You have looked up at me and asked how much longer you must keep waiting and how much more pain you have to endure. I am whispering back to you right now that you do not have much longer to wait. The very hardships that felt like they were going to break you were actually building you up into a stronger person. The tears that you thought were completely wasted were actually watering the soil of your future destiny. The painful nights that you thought would never end were secretly preparing you to fully appreciate the beautiful morning light when it arrives. You are absolutely not waiting for nothing. Every single difficult trial you have faced has been carefully shaping you, refining your character, and cleaning your spirit just like pure gold being tested in a hot fire. You are going to come out of this difficult time not as a weaker person, but as someone who is vastly stronger than before. You will not be empty inside, but you will be completely overflowing with goodness. Do you not realize, my child, that I take immense joy in who you are? I celebrate your existence with beautiful songs, and the heavens themselves throw a party for your life. You think that you go completely unnoticed by everyone, but I am telling you that the angels themselves are watching over you with great care. Every single breath you take is deeply important to me. Every single step you take on your path is being guided safely by my hand. You have never been just an ordinary or average person to me. You have always been completely extraordinary and special in my eyes. I did not create you by accident or as an afterthought at the last minute. I formed your body and soul with extreme precision and a clear plan. I breathed a powerful destiny straight into your bones before the world even knew your name. Right now, I am calling you back to me. I am not calling you back to a rigid religion or to a fake performance or to pretending to be someone you are not. Instead, I am calling you back to a deep, close friendship with me. I do not want you to wear a fake mask around me. I do not demand that you be a perfect person. I simply want your heart. I want you to come to me exactly as you are right now. It does not matter to me if you feel broken or if you feel whole. It does not matter if you are weak or strong, or if you are filled with doubts or filled with total faith. None of that changes my mind. I just want you. I want you to finally let me see you, the real you, without trying to hide anything and without feeling any fear. The reason for this is that when you truly let me see you, I am able to heal your wounds. When you open up your life and let me step inside, I restore everything that was lost. When you finally stop running away from me, I wrap you up in a giant embrace. Please do not turn away from me, my child. Do not walk away from this meaningful moment. I have waited for a very long time with endless patience for you to finally grasp this beautiful truth. I love you deeply. I do not just love some future version of you that might exist down the road. I do not just love a version of you that has life completely figured out. I do not just love the polished image you try to show off to other people. I love you right now in this exact second. I see you clearly. I know everything about you. And even with all that knowledge, I still want you close to me. You can never do anything that would make me stop loving you. You can never act in a way that would cause me to turn my back and walk away from you. You can never use up or exhaust my endless patience. You can never commit a wrong that is too big for my mercy to forgive. My arms are wide open right now, and I am calling out to you to let me see the real you. I want you to let me hold you safely within the protective shield of my love. So please come to me, my child. Drop those defensive walls you built around yourself and lay down all that heavy shame. Stop trying to hide the things that I can already see clearly anyway. Allow that massive weight to drop completely off your tired shoulders. Let all those deceitful lies break apart into nothing. Let your tears flow freely if they need to come out, because I promise to catch every single one of them. You do not have to fight these battles all by yourself anymore. You do not need to prove your worth to anyone anymore. You do not have to pretend to be okay anymore. You only need to show up exactly as you are and let me look at you. When you finally do that, you will at last understand the truth. You were never once forgotten about. You were never once abandoned or left behind. You were never once unloved. You have always belonged to me through everything. My child, now that you fully realize that I have seen all your deep pain, and now that you have felt the heavy power of my love breaking through the dark shadows that tried to keep you quiet, I need to take you even deeper into our relationship. This is not just about me looking at your old wounds. This is about me showing you the wonderful destiny that has been hidden right beneath those wounds the entire time. This is the exact moment when I am asking you to stop hiding yourself away and to let the bright light of my presence shine down upon every single area of your life. Please do not be afraid of this process. I did not come into your life to expose your secrets and make you feel ashamed. I came to uncover you so that you can step into your true glory. I did not come to point out your weakness so that other people could mock you. I came to reveal it so that you could finally realize that when you are at your weakest point, my divine strength becomes perfectly complete inside you. Please think about supporting our channel if you can. We work very hard to bring true happiness into your daily life and to help you grow a deeper respect and love toward God. If you feel a sense of inspiration from this message, you can choose to make a helpful contribution by clicking on the Super Thanks button down below. You have believed for such a long time that the failures of your past define who you are as a person. You have carried around terrible labels that other people spoke over you, including hurtful words of rejection, painful betrayal, and heavy doubt. You allowed those negative words to sink deep down into your heart as if they were the absolute truth. I am telling you right now that those negative words never came from me. I have never once called you a worthless person. I have never once called you a hopeless case. I have never said that you were too far gone to be saved. Those were nothing but lies from the enemy, spoken intentionally to keep you tied up in chains. They were said just to keep you from lifting your head up high. Hear me clearly, my beloved child. I call you specifically chosen. I call you completely saved. I call you mine. When I give a person a name, absolutely nobody in the universe has the power to take that name away. I know how frequently you have looked up at the sky and questioned why these things are happening to you. You have asked why you have to deal with all this pain and why you have to do so much waiting. I am giving you the true answer right now. It is because I was carefully preparing you for something bigger. You truly believed that the hot fire of affliction was destroying your life, but it was actually refining you into something pure. You believed that the terrible storm was going to drown you, but it was actually teaching you how to walk right on top of the water. You believed that the long waiting period was a form of punishment, but it was actually a time of necessary preparation. Do you not see what was happening? I was carefully molding and shaping you for a much greater purpose, a purpose that could never be built on a weak or shallow foundation. I was making your roots grow deeper into the ground so that when the fierce winds of life blow against you, you will not fall down. I was stretching and growing your faith so that when I finally open massive doors of opportunity right in front of you, you will walk through them with total courage instead of being paralyzed by fear. Please do not look down on or hate the pain that shaped who you are today. Every single tear you have cried has served to water the soil of your future destiny. Every single scar on your body and soul has turned into a powerful story that proves my divine power to heal. Every single loss you have suffered has simply cleared out space in your life for me to fill with something much greater than what you lost. You genuinely believed that you were being completely broken into pieces, but the truth is that you were being rebuilt from the ground up. You believed that you were being forgotten about, but you were actually being set apart for a special purpose. You believed that you were walking down a lonely path all by yourself, but every single step you took was being carefully ordered and guided by my hand. Listen to my words very closely, my child. The enemy has tried his best to convince you that the finest parts of your life are already in the past. He wants you to think that your story has already been completely written and that there is nothing new or exciting left for you to experience. I am telling you right now that your story is definitely not finished. The difficult chapter of sadness and sorrow is not the final conclusion of your book. The long silence is not the end of the matter. I am the true author of your life, and I still have so many more beautiful pages left to write for you. Do not dare to put a full period where I have intentionally placed a comma. Do not close the book of your life when I am actually just getting started unfolding the wonderful things that I promised to give you a very long time ago. I want you to start seeing yourself the exact same way that I see you. When I look at you, I do not see a person who is a failure. Instead, I see a bright, powerful fire. I do not look at you and see a pile of broken pieces. Instead, I see a beautiful container that is perfectly ready to shine brightly with my wonderful glory. I do not look back at your past and see a bunch of wasted years. Instead, I see a powerful life story that will be used to draw other people back to me. I do not see a situation of hopelessness. Instead, I see the fertile seed of a bright future that is completely filled with deep hope and true peace. My child, you are absolutely not the person you think you are in your mind. You are definitely not the nasty names that mean people called you in the past. You are not defined by the mistakes you have made. You are not the heavy shame that you carry around every day. You belong entirely to me. If you belong to me, then absolutely nothing and nobody in existence can ever pluck you out of my protective hand. You remember those desperate moments when you genuinely thought you could not go on living or fighting anymore, and yet somehow you found the strength to keep going anyway. That strength was me helping you. Do you remember those times when the help or money you needed showed up at the very last possible second? Do you remember when a door of opportunity suddenly opened up that you never in a million years expected to open? You remember when a sudden sense of deep peace completely flooded your heart right in the middle of total chaos? That was me working in your life. Do you remember those dark nights when you were convinced you were completely alone, but a gentle little whisper inside your soul told you to just hold on a bit longer? That quiet whisper was me speaking to you. I have always been right here through it all, carefully weaving your life story together, guarding every single step you take, and carrying you in my arms when you did not even realize you were being lifted. Now I am telling you with absolute certainty that everything you have ever walked through was not a waste of time. I am creating incredible beauty out of the ashes of your past. I am bringing vibrant new life out of the dry, barren ground of your struggles. I am bringing a powerful resurrection to the beautiful dreams that you thought were dead and gone forever. However, my child, you have to make a serious choice right now. You cannot keep living your life hiding behind tall walls that you built out of fear. You cannot keep believing those terrible lies that say you are simply too broken to be fixed. You cannot keep running away from my loving gaze. I am asking you face to face right now to let me see you fully and completely, without holding anything back. Let me step into the deepest, darkest parts of your life that you keep locked away from everyone else. Let me touch those painful places that you believed would never be able to heal. Let me breathe fresh life into the parts of your soul that have grown cold and numb over the years. Please do not be afraid of me, because I will absolutely never reject you. I will never turn my back on you and walk away. I will absolutely not leave you trapped in the messy place where I find you. The moment you finally allow me to see you, I will begin to completely transform your entire existence. You see, my child, when I look at you, I do not just focus on the terrible pain of your past. Instead, I look ahead and see the immense power of your future. I see the special calling and purpose that I placed deep within your soul. I see the incredible destiny that is just waiting to unfold in your life. I see the many lives of other people that will be deeply touched and changed for the better simply because you made the choice to surrender your life to me. I see the heavy chains of captivity that are going to break apart, not just in your own life, but in the lives of the people who live all around you, all because you allowed me to heal your heart. You might not feel like a strong person right now, but the truth is that you are vastly stronger than you know because my own spirit is living deep within you. You might feel like you are not ready for this, but I have been carefully preparing you for this exact moment all along. You might feel like you are completely unworthy, but my own blood has already made you fully worthy. Please do not turn your back on this message. If you choose to walk away right now, you will completely miss out on the incredible breakthrough that is already standing right outside your front door. I am standing here right now with my arms wide open, waiting patiently for you to just say yes to me. I am waiting for you to stop trying to hide, and I am waiting for you to finally let me into your life. You do not have to have all the answers to life's questions figured out. You do not need to fix all your problems or clean yourself up before you come to me. You only need to open your heart wide and let me see you as you are. When you finally do that, you will experience a love that is so incredibly fierce, so completely unshakable, and so completely endless that you will honestly wonder how you ever managed to live a single day without it. My beloved child, the perfect time is right now. It is not tomorrow, it is not some random day in the future, and it is not when you finally feel completely ready. It is this very moment. This exact minute has been written into the records of eternity since the beginning. This specific message was carved into the fabric of time just for you. Do not allow the enemy to steal this moment away from you by using busy distractions or heavy doubts. This is your personal invitation from heaven. This is a holy meeting between us. This is the exact turning point where absolutely everything in your life begins to change for the better. Lift your eyes up high. Look directly at me. Do not look away. Let me see the real you. When I see you, I bring total restoration to your life. When I see you, I heal your wounds completely. When I see you, I lift you up to high places. When I see you, I remind you that you were never once forgotten about, you were never left behind, and you were never unloved. You belong to me, and I will never ever let you go. Lean in even closer to me right now, my child, because this is the exact moment that I have been preparing you to receive for a very long time. You have heard me speak all about your deep emotional pain, your difficult trials, and your secret tears. You have heard me remind you that I have never once left your side, and that every single moment of your life was carefully woven into a much grander plan. Now, I want to lift your eyes up so you can look at the bright horizon of what is coming next in your future. You have spent a long time walking through the dark valley, but now I am calling you to climb up to the beautiful mountaintop. You have endured the long, dark night, but the beautiful morning dawn is finally breaking. The old season of hiding away and carrying your heavy burdens in total silence is finally coming to an end, and it is giving way to a brand new season of wonderful revelation. In this upcoming season, you're going to see all of my promises come to pass in ways that will leave you completely speechless with wonder. Take a moment to write that you love the Lord forever and always if he is truly the absolute center of your life. I want you to close your eyes and picture the heavy chains that have kept you tied up for such a long time. Think about the fear, the shame, the doubt, and the painful rejection. You have lived with those things for so long that you started to think they were permanent parts of you, as if they were welded directly onto your soul. I am telling you right now that those heavy chains are breaking into pieces. Even as you listen to my words in this moment, the heavy weight that you have been carrying around is being lifted off you completely. The lies you used to believe are being permanently silenced. The shame you thought would define you for the rest of your days is being washed away completely. When I look at you, I do not see a helpless prisoner trapped in a cell. I see a beautiful child who has been set completely free. I see a person who was once tied up but now walks in total victory. You might not be able to feel it inside your body just yet, but that victory already belongs to you because I paid the ultimate price for it with my very own blood. The enemy wanted you to believe with all your heart that you were completely forgotten about by heaven, but the truth is that I never forgot you for a second. He wanted you to believe that you were totally unworthy of love, but I have called you completely worthy. He wanted you to believe that your life story was completely over and done with, but the truth is that I am just now beginning to write the most beautiful and exciting chapters of your entire life. Do not allow the sneaky whispers of the enemy to hold more weight or importance in your mind than the true sound of my voice. He has absolutely zero authority or power over your ultimate destiny. I am the only one who holds your entire life safely in my hands, and I am the one who is saying to you right now to rise up. Rise up out of the ashes of your past mistakes. Rise up out of the lies that tried to tell you that you were absolutely nothing. Rise up out of the deep pain that tried its best to bury you in the ground. Rise up because I am breathing fresh, powerful new life directly into your soul right now. You truly know what I see when I look down at you. I see a powerful warrior who is completely clothed in my bright light. I see a beautiful soul that has been refined and made pure by the fire. A soul that is vastly stronger than you ever could have imagined. I see a person who has endured terrible storms but has absolutely not been destroyed by them. I see a special vessel that is carrying my glorious light into dark places where the darkness truly believed it had won a permanent victory. You are not a small person, you are not powerless, and you are definitely not overlooked by me. You have been specially selected for this exact time in history, for this specific generation, and for this precise moment. You were definitely not born by accident or mistake. You were sent to this earth with a massive purpose, and everything you have ever walked through in your life has been carefully preparing you for a time just like this. I know that you often doubt your own strength. You constantly tell yourself that you cannot handle this, that you are not ready for it, and that you are simply not enough. Listen to me very carefully, child. You do not have to be enough all on your own strength. I am more than enough for you through everything. My endless strength will carry you forward when you are tired. My spirit will give you power, and my wonderful grace will cover all your flaws. You do not need to struggle or strive so hard anymore. You only need to surrender everything to me. When you finally stop trying to do absolutely everything in your own human strength, and instead let me take full control of your life, you will see massive doors of opportunity open up that you never even imagined could exist. You will see incredible miracles unfold that you never expected to see, and you will experience breakthroughs that will leave even the people who stood against you completely amazed. The miracle that I am currently preparing to bring into your life will definitely not be a small or hidden thing. It is going to be a massive, visible testimony that will cause everyone around you to clearly see that my helping hand is upon your life. People who used to doubt your potential will look at what I am doing in you and will have to admit that it could only be the work of God. Those individuals who truly thought you were completely finished will watch in total amazement as I lift you up much higher than they ever thought was possible. However, I do not want you to spend your time focusing on those people. I want you to fix your eyes entirely on me. This is not about proving other people wrong or getting revenge. It is about revealing my wonderful glory to the world through your transformed life. My beloved child, There is a powerful destiny over your life that is so much greater than anything you have ever dared to dream or believe. There are beautiful gifts hidden deep inside you that you have not even discovered yet. There are massive doors that I am about to open up for you that you could never have unlocked on your own, no matter how much effort you put into it. There are special, divine connections and relationships that I am bringing directly into your path that will completely shift everything about your situation. Do not think small thoughts about your life. Do not shrink back in fear, and do not let terror rob you of the bright future that I have carefully prepared for you. Lift your head up high, stand up straight, and walk forward into your future with total confidence. I am going right before you on the path, and I am making every single crooked road completely straight for your feet. Hear me very clearly, my child. Do not turn away from this meaningful moment, and do not ignore this call from heaven. Don't let this opportunity slide through your fingers. Walking away now just postpones the very breakthrough you've been searching for. This isn't a casual request. It's a heartfelt call directly to you. I want you to see me for who I am, and I want you to let me see the real you, completely free of fear. I am not demanding that you be a perfect person. I am simply asking you for total honesty. I am asking you for complete surrender, and I am asking for you to give me yourself. When you finally surrender your life to me, you will discover a level of true freedom that you have never known before. The deep peace that you have longed for will completely flood your inner soul. The true joy that you thought was lost forever will rise up inside you once again like the beautiful morning sun. The absolute clarity that you have begged me for will come to you as I gently guide each step you take. The deep love that you have been searching for everywhere will completely overwhelm you because it has always been right here, flowing directly from my heart into yours. Therefore, do not delay this any longer. Do not allow feelings of shame to hold you back from me. Do not let fear keep you silent or stop you from responding to my voice. Lift your eyes up to meet mine right now. Speak to me, even if your words are trembling and shaking with emotion. Invite me into the very deepest, most private places of your inner soul. Let me look at you completely. Let me touch all your painful wounds. Let me break all your heavy chains. And let me breathe fresh life into the areas of your life that you thought were completely dead. Watch with your own eyes as I transform your entire existence right before you. My child, I am closer to you right now than the very breath inside your lungs. I am holding you tight in this exact moment. I am speaking powerful words of life directly into your dry bones. I am loudly declaring over you that you are chosen, you are deeply loved, you are completely free, and you belong to me. Do not turn away from this moment because everything you have ever wanted and longed for is found right here in my presence. I make you this official promise today. If you stay right here with me, if you open your heart completely, and if you let me see the real you, absolutely nothing in your life will ever be the same again. My child, we have now arrived at the very deepest part of my heart for you, which is the exact place where all of these words have been leading us from the beginning. I have spoken to you about your pain. I have spoken to you about your hidden tears, and I have spoken to you about the heavy chains that used to bind you. Now, I want to talk to you about your bright future, your grand destiny, and the completely unshakable truth that absolutely nothing in the entire universe has the power to separate you from my love. This is not just a nice, comforting message meant to make you feel good for a moment. This is an official, powerful declaration that I am personally making over your entire life. This is me standing directly in front of you and saying to you to not turn away. Do not look back at your past, and do not let this precious moment slide out of your hands. I want to see you fully and completely, and I want you to finally see what I have always seen when I look at you. When I look at you, I do not see a mistake or an accident. I do not see a failure or a hopeless case. I do not see a person who barely managed to survive through life. Instead, I see a child of grand destiny. I see a beautiful person who carries the very light of heaven deep within their soul. I see a powerful warrior rising up out of the ashes of life, carrying scars that shine brightly like beautiful trophies of victory. You look at your own life story and think it is completely scarred and shattered into pieces. but I am telling you that every single broken piece is currently becoming part of a beautiful masterpiece that will reflect my grand glory to the world. Absolutely nothing you have gone through has been wasted. Not one single tear you shed, not one single prayer you whispered, and not one single moment of intense pain was for nothing. I am carefully weaving every single bit of it together into something so spectacularly beautiful that even you will stand there in complete awe of it. However, my beloved child, you must make sure that you remain very close to me through everything. You cannot walk forward into your future with your eyes glued to the distractions of the world and still expect to find true peace. You cannot hold on to fear with all your might and still expect to walk in true freedom. You cannot live your life wallowing in shame and still manage to see yourself the way that I see you. That is the exact reason why I am calling out to you today to completely let go of those things. Let go of the old bitterness you have been holding onto. Let go of the lies you have been believing, and let go of the fake masks you have been wearing just to survive around others. I am not asking you to be a super strong person on your own. I am simply asking you to be completely honest with me. I am not asking you to prove your worth to me. I am asking you to surrender your life to me. When you finally give me everything you have, I give you myself in return. Inside of me, you will find absolutely everything you could ever need for your life. Please do not underestimate or think small of what I can do with a life that is completely surrendered to me. You might feel like a very small and unimportant person, but when you are placed in my hands, you become incredibly powerful. You might feel like a completely ordinary or average person, but through you, I am going to do completely extraordinary things. You might feel like you have been totally forgotten about by everyone, but I am about to place you in high positions where you will shine brightly as a living testimony of my complete faithfulness. You might feel incredibly weary and tired right now, but I am about to breathe a fresh wave of divine strength into your body that will cause you to run fast and not grow faint, and to walk forward without ever growing weary. My spirit will rise up deep inside you like a powerful fire that can never be put out by anyone. You will know with absolute certainty that what I promised to give you was not a silly dream, but it was your true destiny. The long time of waiting is finally drawing to a close, and the frustrating season of silence is shifting into a wonderful season of complete fulfillment. You have wondered in your heart if I ever even heard your cries, and I am telling you right now that I heard every single word you said. You have wondered if I remembered your situation, and I am telling you now that I never once forgot about you. You have wondered if the promise I made to you still stands true, and I am telling you now that my promises never fail to happen. I am the exact same yesterday, today, and forever. The very word that I spoke over your life before the foundations of the world were ever laid is the exact word that I am actively fulfilling in your life at this very moment. However, I must give you this serious warning, my child. Do not turn away from me. Do not allow busy distractions to rob you of this moment. Do not let fear convince your mind that this beautiful promise is not meant for you. If you choose to walk away right now, you will only delay the massive blessing that is sitting right outside your door. If you choose to ignore the sound of my voice, you will completely miss out on the spectacular miracle that I have been carefully preparing for you. I am absolutely not saying these things to frighten you or make you scared, but I am saying them to awaken your spirit to the truth. This is a truly sacred hour, and it is a divine appointment planned by heaven. All of heaven has aligned this exact moment in time just so you would hear these words today and know for a fact that I am calling you by your personal name. Do not think for a single second that you need to fix your problems or clean up your life before you can come to me. I do not want you to be a perfect person. I simply want your presence here with me. I want your total honesty, your complete vulnerability, and your full surrender. I want you to finally let me see the real you, the exact version of yourself that you try so hard to hide away from everyone else in the world. The reason for this is that when you finally let me see the real you, I will heal your heart. When you let me see you, I will lift you up. When you let me see you, I will clothe your body in divine strength and surround your life with a deep peace that the world can never take away from you. You are absolutely not too far gone. You are not too broken to be fixed, and it is definitely not too late for you. You belong to me, and I am completely ready to do a brand new thing inside your life. I am totally ready to open up massive doors for you that no human being has the power to shut. I am ready to pour out blessings upon you that are pressed down, shaken together, and running over the edges. I am ready to restore everything you lost, to heal everything that was broken, and to rescue everything that seemed completely beyond repair. I am ready to bring you into the absolute fullness of the exact purpose I created you for in the first place. Therefore, declare that Jesus is your peace if he truly calms every single fear in your life, my beloved child. Hear me clearly right now. You are specially chosen. You are deeply loved. You are fully seen. You are known completely, and I will never ever let you go. I am placing a beautiful crown of beauty on your head to replace the ashes of your past. I am clothing your body with garments of pure praise instead of despair. I am anointing your head with holy oil until your cup completely overflows with goodness. You are officially stepping into a brand new chapter, a brand new season, and a brand new life story that is being written by my very own hand. Absolutely nothing, not the enemy, not your past mistakes, and not even your own personal doubts, can stop the incredible things that I am about to do in your life. So lift your head up high, my child. Stand up tall and breathe deeply. Your Savior is holding you tight right now. I am wrapping you up in a deep love that will never end. I am surrounding you with a profound peace that no storm in life can ever shake. I am whispering these words over you even now. Do not turn away, do not be afraid, and do not hide yourself any longer. Let me see you, let me love you, and let me carry you directly into the wonderful life that I designed for you before time ever began. This is your moment, this is your breakthrough, and this is your turning point. Do not let it pass you by. I am right here with you, and I will never leave your side. You are mine forever. I am bringing this entire message to its final climax, to the exact place where my heart presses closest against your heart. You have heard me speak all about your pain, your waiting, your storms, and your heavy chains. You have heard me remind you of the beautiful truth that I never once left you behind, and that I have always been closer to you than the very breath in your lungs. You have heard me call you chosen, rescued, and deeply loved. Now, I want you to see the absolute fullness of what happens when you make the choice to not turn away from me. I want you to see what beautiful things unfold when you finally allow me to look deep into your eyes, and you look back into mine without a single bit of fear. This is the absolute high point of my word to you today. This is the holy meeting point where heaven touches your heart, and absolutely nothing will ever be the same again. Child, I want you to understand with all your heart that I have longed for this exact moment for a very long time. I have waited patiently through all your seasons of deep doubt. I have stood right beside you as you wrestled with intense fear. I have watched you run to empty wells, searching desperately for water that could never quench your true thirst. Even through all of that, I have never once turned away from you. I have never stopped looking at you with love, and I have never once stopped reaching out my hand to grab yours. At this precise moment, I am asking you for something much greater than your own physical strength, greater than your good works, and greater than your promises. I am asking you for your heart, all of it. I want the whole thing. I do not just want the polished part that you clean up for other people to see. I do not just want the tiny fragments that you think are acceptable. I want the entire thing, including your scars, your failures, your questions, and your big dreams. I want you exactly as you are right now because I already see every single part of you anyway, and I still want you close to me. Do not believe the lie that you must be completely fixed before you can come into my presence. Do not listen to the whisper that says you must get your entire life in order before you can stand before me. It is right here inside my arms that the fixing actually happens. It is right here within my love that the true healing begins. It is right here in total surrender that your life is finally set in perfect order. I am not asking you to clean yourself up before you come to me. I am simply asking you to show up as you are and let me do what only I have the power to do. Please type Amen if you are completely ready to receive God's favor, and share this message with others to release His blessing into their lives too.